Question 12, a resolution question. And this is a kind of common thing that we've got going on here. There's really nothing to resolve. There's no problem here. The problem only comes if you assume that these currents that would allow them to interbreed actually result in them interbreeding. Right? But nobody said that they're actually interbreeding. Because it would be really strange if we said that at each coral reef they have different genetics and yet they're all interbreeding. Like, that would be impossible, I think, to reconcile. Unless something about your environment can influence your genetics. But that's not what we have to do. All we know is that these currents could let them interbreed with one another. Answer choice C says, yeah, they could, but they don't. You're born on Reef A, you get floated from Reef A to B and then over to F and to G, but you come back to Reef A before you breed. And in that way, if you're always going back to the place where you were born to do your breeding, then you're going to have the same genetic stock at each of the different coral reefs because they come back and make babies in the same place that they were made babies. And what C really does is takes out that assumption that just because they could interbreed, we'd assume that they do interbreed. And C says no, they don't interbreed. They go back home before they breed. And that explains why you end up with different genetics at every different reef.